Shit here, man.
Another step towards the Super Bowl begins. We're off in the first of 4 divisional round games. Marvin Mims now to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Mine's is up. I said mine's up. I'm about to do it right now. Hold on. Yes, sir. No facts. Put her on the phone, man. What the hell? My phone moving slow, so I'm waiting for it to pop up now. Shit. It's sent. I sent it. Yes, sir. All right, that.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. In our first play of the game, he's going to net them a single yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It'll lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Bombers, ready.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Quick slant, caught by Sutton. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and it's going to be first down, Denver.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now a toss. This is Harvey.
What the hell?
Right through the 40. Now here it goes, down the right sideline. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They get 35 out of that play. And that's good for Broncos first down.
All right, Kate, little confession time. And you know what they say, confession, good for the soul, bad for the reputation. I think my most negative grades carrying out fakes were on toss plays like that. Because you toss it, you know it's going for a big play, and all you want to do is watch it and not carry out your fake.
Run left side, Harvey. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. It was the rookie from USC who got there for that tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Nix from the gun.
Look at that.
Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. And the Ravens take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he's going to get up to speed through that snow to break off a gain of 5. First down play, that's in 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's Henry running left. He tried so hard to get it outside, but just couldn't turn those feet quick enough in this snow. He's dropped behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Offense to the line, 2nd down. Lamar now from the gun. He rolls to his right. Looking right, and he finds it. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. Big gain of years. He picks up 20. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
At the 50-yard line.
Out of the gun, a give to Hill. And he's going to manage about 3 there before the defense gets to him. It's a gain of 3 for him, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, a run for Henry. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. In on the tackle is Jonathan Cooper.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball
Ooh, he dropped that.
Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do.
I can go for it, right?
Those undersized receivers you talk about, it's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. Online, but not
Oh my goodness!
no good. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better.
That
today
shit was
than they've
perfect.
ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60 plus.
Why would
is
they do
still
me like that?
ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
What the fuck?
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And the snow hampering their ground game here as he slowed up just a yard on that run. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap to Nix. Escapes the pocket. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
It's a 3rd down give to Harvey. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. One man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
They made me miss that one. Oh my goodness. I can't believe that. I can't believe I made me miss that field goal, man. I think that bitch perfect. That shit was crazy.
Right now. Back to the bank in just a moment. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They're looking at 1st down here.
Ready, 180, behind. Hey, Sean, let's go.
Harvey once more. And he's going to manage about 3 there before the defense gets to him. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Play action with Mix. Throwing this one back at the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked up on the pass starts.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to stop the drive. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
New set of downs for him from the 31. First down, and they go right back to it. He's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run crossing that first down marker.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. From the gun, Jackson buying some time right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Flying down the middle of Henry. And he charges through the snow for a gain of 4. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
First down and run. Nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Changing it up here, Jackson.
What the fuck?
Got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
That one is incomplete. Hang on through the contact. Looking for LaJohntay Wester that time. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Wow, they must really trusted this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And it doesn't have...
Oh my, bro, what is going on?
Just can't get it there. And we
Joe, why they
continue
keep doing that?
Looked like the snap was good. Nope.
Hold on, let me get this bitch ass nigga out there. Hold on. This is ridiculous. There's nowhere in the world. Man, this is bad, man.
With the hold. Sometimes that plant foot just slides on you a little.
This is
and
bad,
these
bro.
kickers, man, they are so finicky. One little breakdown in mechanics, and the kick winds up off target.
First and 10, it's Harvey. And tough running as the Elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Hold on, set. Captain. Ready. My name is...
Here's Nix to throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Hold on, set. Ready. My name is... Joe. Bombers. Away.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. On 3rd down, here's Nix. Buys time, rolling right. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
This quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sign of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
Hold on, set. Ready. My name is... Away.
They'll throw for it. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Ravens get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Jackson to throw it. For big yards on the right side.
That stumble.
And in a blink, they are on the field before somebody manages to stop it. A gain of 26 yards there. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. Complete, Derrick Henry. And they make the tackle at the 38. Offense in the hurry up here. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. From deep to the left side. He's got it.
Woo! Nasty That was nasty.
5 on the pickup.
That was nasty.
Real quick.
Lamar throwing again. Makes the catch. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get some late points and the lead. With the extra point, here's Smith. No problems with his footing in the snow. The XP is good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Hold on a sec. Ready. My name is...
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost...
I declined it. I declined it.
So that penalty declines. They're happy enough stuffing that last play at the line for the game.
I thought you like trying to like do like another player one time. My fault.
And that penalty is going to go ahead and put them right back where they started. It's first and 10 again. Nix. Drops it down. Harvey. He's going to be brought down right at the 35.
I was hitting square. He should have been tackled way before crossing that. I was hitting square. The tackle dude, he wouldn't let me tackle.
From the 35.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
My name is... Shanahan.
Throwing on first down. Nix. Short pass brought in. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on to the game. But boy, Brock, what a shot.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Hold on a sec. Ready. My name is...
Get to Harvey here from the pistol. Pop on the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Hold on a sec. Ready. My name is... Away. Joe.
Here he goes, 3rd and long.
Ooh.
To be on the marker.
Try to break his fucking back.
Down just on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good.
And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock.
Dog is a dog, blood taking the water. Through the bend, through the. Don't nobody right now. I'm up on the deny.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
Captain. Over set. Hey, my name is Hunt.
To throw. Here's Nix. Finds him on the crossing route. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Captain. Away. Bombers.
Throwing again. Here's Nix.
Woo! Good read, baby.
Kyle Hamilton with the pick. He brings this one back. Touchdown, Baltimore off the pick 6.
I got to imagine this defense right now has got some kind of tell on this quarterback. He's either getting away with his eyes or his feet. Interception on the previous drive, and this defense once again jumping all over him.
The extra point. Here's Smith. Extra point is good in this wintry weather. And the Ravens double their lead to 14.
Broncos nothing.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. On the return, here's Mims. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return, the Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
1st and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Back to the air, Nix after the pick. Hits him on the in route. And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, 1 play remaining in this half. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Throwing here just before halftime. He's going to push.
Oh, that was my fault. I hit the wrong shit. Oh, that was my fault. Oh, I tried to hit the fucking quarterback and turned into another person. Oh. God damn. That was not supposed to happen. That was not supposed to happen. Oh, wow, that was crazy.
And the kick is good, so they take some valuable points off that lead right at the end of this half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. And the snow hampering their ground game here as he slowed up just a yard on that run. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Lamar now from the gun. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Because that QB and tight end, they got that ball out in a hurry.
First down from the 42. We get to Henry on the inside handoff. And he's going to get up to speed through that snow to break off a gain of 5. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down around the 34. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2, here's Jackson. Complete out to the right. Tackle made at the 10, 1st and goal coming up.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens grow the lead coming out at halftime. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. At this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it to.
Okay, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
On the return, here's Mims. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And the snow hampering their ground game here as he slowed up just a yard on that run. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Sign quarterback run here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Third and long, they're going to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You never ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, and you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Man, do it for myself. Real quick. Real quick. Real.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th.
Bombers. Captain.
They're going for it. It's Nix.
Oh, wow.
And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4th.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. On 1st down, it's Nix. He finds his back. Harvey.
What the fuck was that?
And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That is a
This nigga slipped, got back up, and then what?
Second and very manageable. He creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. Line up the design keeper. Well, this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's 16 yards on that play. And it's going to be 1st down Denver.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Harvey headed right. And he's going to manage about 3 there before the defense gets to him. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Bombers.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Forced out to his right. Throwing deep towards the end zone. He's got
What the fuck was that?
And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump.
What the fuck was that?
And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
They've got a man in motion. Harvey. Will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap to Nix. That's incomplete
come
on
on,
2nd
man.
down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
This our last play of the quarter. 3rd and goal. Here's Nix.
Hell no. If they say that, that's disrespectful.
Wiggins has got it. So a big
What
sack
the
inflicted
fuck?
as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit.
They lying like a motherfucker, bro. They lying like a motherfucker, bro. They doing me wrong, bro. You ran right into me and I kept running.
So now then,
I never touched that fool.
This is 1st and
They
goal.
trying to fuck me over.
Nix from the gun.
It's okay.
Will score. Touchdown, Denver.
It's okay.
Broncos now within 1 score in the 4th.
It's okay.
Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone
It's
on the very
okay.
first play, Brock, and they could.
That's fucked up that they took that from me. But it's okay.
Begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Snowy weather, no problem for them on that point after. And the Broncos chuck the lead in half. It's down to 7.
That was crazy.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry.
Yo, come on, bro.
We've got 2nd and 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Troy Anderson. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
This is Henry on 2nd. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. It's a gain of 4 there. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
On 1st down, Jackson. Mister's got it. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on the route in space.
Threw that right over his head. That was crazy work. That was crazy work.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Jackson keeping it himself. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Now Jackson off the play action. He's got it at the 5. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the fourth.
Quarterback, receiver, yeah, they'll get the credit. Those numbers and those stats, they're theirs. But that play happens, Kate, because the big guys up front give them enough time to make it happen from one side of the field to the other. Bingo.
His kick is good for the moment at least.
That was crazy work. Brady Young, that's my dog right there. That's my dog right there.
On the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
That's my dog right there.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Got him. There you go.
The elements continue offering up a challenge, partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Nick's looking to throw.
Thank you. Ooh.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Bilal Kone,
Hey,
the INT.
he threw it behind. He did. He definitely threw it behind him. That's crazy work.
Okay, I have thrown 5 interceptions in the game, and happened to be a rivalry game back in college. It was one of the most humbling.
He threw it way behind him. Like, what the hell?
Experiences of my life.
Man.
Please, coach, take this player out. We do not need to see another interception added to his ledger.
1st and 10 from the 32. Jackson throwing here.
I'm gone.
Getting out to his left. Now here he goes.
Boop.
And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Looking quickly here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
1st down. Here's Lamar.
Come on, Andrews.
Not going to become.
The fuck is you doing?
If you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage.
Damn.
In the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Lamar.
Oh, you lucky he slipped. You lucky he slipped. You lucky he slipped.
Offense up to the
It was about to be bada boom, bada bang. Lord knows.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings
Should I kick a field goal?
These 3rd and short situations, you rep them all.
No, I keep kicking field goal. I keep missing. I ain't gonna try. I ain't gonna try it. Nope. I'm going. I'm going.
That down in distance, and you're expecting to execute. A time on 3rd and short, the kid get the job done.
The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this. 4th down. Here's Jackson. He's got it to
Oh, that was my fault. I did not mean to hit that.
before being brought down. Working quickly here.
14 yards. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
1st down throw for Jackson.
Ooh.
Hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
I don't care about that.
Try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Lamar throwing again.
I'm gone. Ha ha. Got him with the Oospa Daisies. Usman days. Oh, come on, Lamar. Come on. Usman days, jeez.
Defensive coordinator. They do so many things.
Trying to hit with the Usman days, jeez.
Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
Come on, bro.
Get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Trying to run with Henry.
Yo, what the hell?
The 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line.
Okay.
So a couple yards short of the
Okay.
end zone.
Okay.
Coming up here as everyone gets set.
Okay.
Changing it up here, Jackson.
Thank you.
And that is Cox. Touchdown,
Thank you.
Baltimore. The Ravens make it a 3-score game in the 4th.
We jumped shit. He was trying to block that with his body. That nigga jumped. Oh.
Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
Mike making jump, SZ.
That close to the end zone, so it's a disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Longoon now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Hold on a sec. Bombers. Captain.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Jump off top by his back. And they'll stand him up and sit him down.
Good game. Yeah.
Offense in a hurry up here.
Bombers.
Nick's now to throw. Caught quickly on the slant. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. 3rd and a low yard coming up.
Captain. Hold on a sec. Eddie. Away. Up, Joe. Away. Bombers.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Nick's now, 3rd and 1. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands. Don't try to force
And his catching is like 90-something.
Put your head down and go
Like 92, 93. It's snowing, bro.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Away. Eddie. Joe. Away. Bombers.
The Broncos had their eye on that play clock, and before it expires, they call a timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Now, can't blame them looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
Oh, Captain. Eddie. Away. Joe. Away. Bombers.
Desperation time here. Waddle makes the catch.
Yeah, the guy on the left side that was open.
Play, maybe, but he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down. Once more, it's Knicks. It's to Waddle again. Running down the left side.
Oh, good shit.
Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown.
It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown.
Like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yeah.
Now, when you run that fly route,
Beauty and simplicity.
right from the jump, you got to protect yourself from the sideline too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Down 2 scores, and with 2 timeouts left, this onside recovery is a must-get for them. On this kick, the Ravens recover. And he's down. It looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you.
Numbers don't lie.
And again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
First and 10 now from the 46. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He has room for
Nasty work.
It's inside the 10. It's a Baltimore touchdown.
Oops, oops, oops.
The Ravens have likely
Mini rock with any block.
right there.
Mini rock with any block.
So an exclamation point there.
I mini rock with any block.
I
Yeah.
agree, Brock has been a dominating performance.
It's a dance. It's a dance.
I thought coming in that this would be
That's what he's doing, the Millie Rock. You feel me? It's a New York dance. You feel me?
Got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Oh, he almost blocked that.
From Smith is good. The
Oh,
Ravens stretch their lead to 21.
Millie Rock on any block. They remember that, babe? Back in the 60s, the Millie Rock. Millie Rock on any block. Yeah. Yeah, that's before your time,
The
youngster.
Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. On good now to return.
What the hell? Get him!
Past the 30. And he was pushing for midfield there. before
My
the clock
Lord.
down at the 45.
When you get contributions like that and your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Now Nix. Now set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Give him 18 yards
Good
on
shit.
that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. We've set it down from 37. Going on first down, Nix.
I mean, oh, they cheat me!
Doesn't find its man, incomplete. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. So that brings up second down.
Yo.
Shotgun snap to Nix.
Oh, why you put your hands up?
Taken down a yard shy of the 25. We've got to keep moving quick here. Nix with it on first. Defender
Good shit.
as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on to a well-placed hit like that one.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 26. Man in motion out of the slot. Nix again on second and 10.
Oh! I'm about to say pick it off!
Through the contact.
I saw him last minute.
There's the importance
God
of
dang.
phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage. And that really did help
Nice to meet
force
you.
the incompletion.
I love you. Yes, no.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Almost set. Away. Ready. Ready. Bombers, bombers, bombers.
Even more problems now as they don't get the snap off. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped
Okay,
it
I
in time,
got
but
it.
instead, they take the penalty. All right, 3rd and 15 now following that delay of game.
Catch. Almost set. Ready. Ready. Away, away, away. Joe.
Next to throw again.
Oh, come on!
Incomplete and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Almost set. Ready. Ready. Away, away, away. Away, away. Bombers, bombers, bombers. Captain. Away, away, away. Away, away, away.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. On the move, headed right. He's going for it himself.
Bro, what the fuck?
Not before doing some damage. He's down to the 12.
Nobody saw that nigga?
Calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Joe. Away. Bombers. Captain.
From the red zone on 1st. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Away. Almost set. Joe. Ready. Ready.
Knicks from the gun. And they're going to score.
Oh, good shit.
The Broncos get it back to within 2 possessions.
Good game, broski.
Right to his tight end, and the patience.
That's a good game, broski.
For that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping a tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
Time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And this is going to be recovered by the Ravens, and they're moments away now from celebrating a win.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. They're going to pass it here.
Whoa! What the fuck was that?
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
He puts some air under it, deep down the left. And
Nasty work.